to you by EA Sports. It's the Rams and the Eagles under the lights on Sunday night.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. So glad you have joined us. It's a divisional round matchup here in the playoffs. Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner, both these teams feeling the momentum, feeling good. They won last week on Wild Card Weekend. They're starting to look forward and dream Super Bowl. One of these teams gets to the conference championship game. What are you looking for in a game like this?
Yeah, and you're exactly right, Mike. Both these teams we saw just a week ago play really well in their wild card matchup. So now they find themselves one game away from the conference championship. And it really comes down to, at this stage of the game, Mike, it's not who's practicing the best. Those reps have been really cut down. Right now, it's about getting your legs back and understanding who are we as a team, who is our opponent as a team, and who is going to play the best. Well, in a couple minutes, this thing's going to be kicked off, and we're going to find out.
One ticket remaining to be punched for the championship round next week. We're all set, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by former #1 overall pick and Super Bowl champion with the Rams, Matthew Stafford.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But what he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. The NFL's third leading rusher a season ago, it's Kyren Williams.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. Stafford now on third down. He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll run it with Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, but they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up third and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
His defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this. with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback, it's Jalen Hurts.
Mike, it's funny, after we had an opportunity to meet with him last week, you would have never imagined that he was the player of the week. All he wanted to do was talk about the missed opportunities, how he can continue to get better and elevate the play of his teammates around him. And I'll tell you what, if he plans on limiting those mistakes going forward, you could just tell what makes him such a special player. While everyone else is singing his praises, he's constantly finding ways to improve. But don't let him fool you. He had an awesome week last week, and if he's able to replicate that here, we could be in for a real treat.
Now a man who made the move inside the division, it's Saquon Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line. A pistol snap back to Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
He's going to keep it himself. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did. It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Barring some type of disaster with that big pass pickup, it puts them in position now where they feel like they can at least walk away with points off this drive. I just feel like it has to be 6. I feel like anything less than that will be a letdown.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Here's Barkley. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line. Here now, second down and goal. Man in motion is Smith. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Third and goal. Slot receiver headed right. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This will be returned from the 2. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Rams offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the carry, it's Williams. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it with Williams. So 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. Taken at the 19. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down, but a marker is on the field, and we need to check his call. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a minimal gain there up to the 17-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
And that is incomplete.
You just never want to overthrow an open receiver. If anything, even if the receiver just has to slow down a little bit to run under the ball, that's okay. It might not end up in a touchdown, but you're at least going to end up with a completion.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Rams offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Ethan Evans now. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here's Braden Mann now, as he's standing right around his own goal line. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Rams offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. Here's second and 9. They'll go again with Williams. He'll get about 2. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. Here's third and 7. The shotgun, it's Stafford. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. Call it a gain of 13. First down, L.A.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
On first and 10, Stafford. He'll find his tight end. That's Higbee.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
It is third and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Gotta give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. To throw is Hurts. The open receiver is Dotson. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. To throw is Hurts. That's to the right side, caught by Goddard. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. One quarter down in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Hurts. He runs with it. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That's taken in right side by Goddard. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Hurts will work here from the pistol. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. And great coverage on special teams. They'll mark it down inside the 5-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. They'll struggle to get positive yardage here, only up to about the 5. Here's a 2nd and 9. It's another run here for Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd and 9. Now it's Williams. Here's their punter now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Eagles offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Hurts. Taking off. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down. To throw, Hurts. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages. They have had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and long. Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 6-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense ready to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll go with Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. On the give, it's Williams. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. It's complete. He's got Cup. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Stafford. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here's the punter now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Eagles offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught, Saquon Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. To the outside. Catch made by Brown. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To the air again. Hurts. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
What a great job in this game by the defensive coordinator, continuing to put his players in position to succeed. And boy, have they taken advantage of it. But on the other side, they got to do something different. They got to bring in some extra blockers. They got to change up and go max protection. They have to give their quarterback a little bit of time, or else they've got no shot.
Here comes the Eagles punt team. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. On the ground, this is Williams. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's taken in by Higbee. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Rams 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Rams. Returnable from the 17. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. Here comes the Eagles punt team. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Here's Stafford. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now it's Stafford. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. To the sideline. Nice job. They pull that one in, but that is still well short of a first down. The Rams punting unit coming out. That is fielded at the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Now Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Hurts will work here from the pistol. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Eagles going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This returnable with Rivers. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Divisional Round matchup. We'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coach Payne ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these 2 teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you 2 in just a moment. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half. To find out who will advance to the NFC title game, let's send it back out to Mike and Greg. These 2 teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the 3rd quarter. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The home team's offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Now it's Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. DeVonta Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Hurts. Now he'll run it. Oh, good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A pistol snap back to Hurts. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. That's on the former All-Pro Lane Johnson. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time.
And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Rivers. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. Open man is Robinson. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Working out of the gun, Stafford. In trouble, and down he goes.
Watch the pursuit by this defensive end. The quarterback tries to escape the pocket, but he just keeps on chasing him, and he closes that ground in a hurry and brings him down for a big sack.
Second down, it's Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. Darius Slay, Mr. Big Play, with his hands right around the ball again. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. As this drive quickly stalled out So he's on to punch it away. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
The Rams offense make their way out to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. In motion, it's Robinson. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
The motion man is Nakua. Off play action, it's Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
He'll find his tight end in the middle of the field to Tigby. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
Throwing again is Stafford to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Eagles offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Barkley. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. They face 2nd down and 7. Now Hurts. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This is intercepted. Picked off by Quentin Lake.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
The Rams offense ready to get back at it. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. They go play action with Stafford. A ball deep for the end zone. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. On the carry, it's Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. On play action, it's Stafford. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day. Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now Hurts going to call his own number. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. Hurts to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Now he takes off.
Holding offense.
Again, Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. A pistol snap back to Hurts. That's complete. Tight end Goddard. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for an Eagles first down. Hurts will try it again. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. To the air again, Hurts. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Hurts again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Hurts. He's got room at the 30. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. To throw is Hurts. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Roseboom.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run over center with Williams. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he'll be taken down.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he will score! Game on! Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Throwing is Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. Big strides. Look at him go. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. To throw, Hurts. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up. The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Rivers. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams offense back onto the field. for their next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. They'll run it with Williams. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Both sides now going back and forth, trading blows. After a nice pickup and a handful of yards, the defense responds with a big sack. Now brings up 3rd and medium, and let's see if they decide to go back on the ground or keep it in the air.
That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Stafford to throw it. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
The Eagles offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. A 1st down throw for Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Hurts will work here from the pistol. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Big time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Here's Barkley. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Rivers. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
You got to catch them all, Mike. That's what you get paid to do. Not every ball is going to be perfectly thrown, and this is a great example. When you give maximum effort on every play on the field, man, it's funny how good things just tend to happen.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. Throwing, Stafford. That one on target to Cup.
Holding offense.
Back to throw is Stafford. Oh, he coughs up the football. And the defense has it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
And this This is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Rams offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. To throw is Stafford. Pass is completed to Kupp. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. Toward the sideline, taken in by Kupp. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That is caught. It's Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Again, it's Stafford. This one is caught by Robinson. They gain 18 yards. Nick Sirianni thought about it, and he wants another look. He has thrown the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. Throwing again is Stafford. Throw right side, hauled in by Kupp. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. He'll get this complete. It's Kupp again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. To the air again. Stafford. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Stafford to throw again. And he'll take it on in. Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The Eagles offense ready to get back to work. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. Once again, it's Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's complete. Tight end Goddard. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. For the Eagles. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now 1 step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.